Hello and welcome everyone. Today is a new day and let's begin with a new video. Exams are drawing near and we cannot deny that. So we are going to prepare the last minute suggestions. I have already prepared them for you and it's from various schools like the Bangalore, different states, Bangalore, Hyderabad and Kolkata. So these are the various papers that I could collect, and I could find that few of the questions are very important that you cannot deny. So we will begin the ICSE topic all summer in a day, and the suggestive questions are over here. Prepare them. If you have any doubt, you can of course write to me, and those who are studying, taking tuitions from me, just remember not to just follow this, but also whatever topic is discussed in class. That's all. So let's begin with this particular topic and clarify all our doubts. If you have any queries, do write to me in the comment section. Bye bye. And yes, if you have liked the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that every time, this is a high time that we keep preparing all the questions. This is coming free, no cost at all. So as soon as it comes, you will get it if you hit the bell button, and immediately you can prepare and check whether you have all the questions ready or not. I'll give it to you chapter wise and act wise so that you can prepare that and then sit and solve the questions. That's it. Without any delay, let's begin. All summer in a day, it is the last month suggestive questions. As you know, these are the most important questions we are going to do. And ICSE semester 2, it is end game almost, you're near to the end of it. So let's begin with the questions. Extract 1. It was the color of flaming brooms and it was very large, and the sky around it was a blazing blue tile color, and the jungle burned with sunlight as the children, released from their spell, rushed out yelling into the springtime. Now don't go too far, called the teacher after them. You have only 2 hours, you know. You wouldn't want to get caught out. But they were running and turning their faces up to the sky and feeling the sun on their cheeks. Like a warm iron, they were taking off their jackets and letting the sun burn their arms. Oh, it's much better than the sun lamps, isn't it? So this is your extract. The questions from this extract. The first question is, in what manner did the children enjoy the sun? So for the first question, which says that how did the children enjoy the sun? What you can write, if you move back to the extract, you'll get a lot of points. That is, they started running as soon as the door underground, the tunnel door was opened. They started running. They wanted to feel the sun on their faces. They wanted that, they knew that it is very hot, it was burning their skin, but they still squinted, that they looked at the sun like this, they squinted at the sun to see it, how beautiful it was. Because they had never felt the warmth of the sun. Very far back when they were very young, they had seen it for 1 hour maybe. So they were very excited about feeling the sun. So they enjoyed, they started running, they opened their coats and they wanted to feel the sun on their bare skin. They squinted at the sun to see how it looked, how warm it was. So that is going to be the first answer. Next, coming to question number 2, where was Margaret when the sun came out? So if you were asked that where was she, where was Margaret when the sun was out, when the sun was there, Margaret was waiting for the sun so much, where is she? She has actually been in the closet throughout. Why? Because the children, they were jealous of her because she enjoyed the sun for a few more years on earth. She came later to Venice, and that is why all the others were a bit jealous of her, and they did not like her and they locked her in the closet out of jealousy. They did not want her to see the sun. They wanted to feel the sun more than she had felt, and therefore they locked her inside the closet before the sun was out. In the absence of the teacher also you can add. Next, comment on the role of the school teacher. This question, important question. The role of the school teacher. There are 2 to 3 points. This question can come as a 2 to 3 mark question, where you have to write about the importance of the school teacher. See, the school teacher was very particular about what should be done and what not to be done. He or she, whoever this teacher is, she had repeatedly told them to be back, to not go very far away, as any time thunder and lightning can begin and they can get trapped outside. So she repeatedly told them that you should be nearby, you should not run too far. This is one part. Second, you can also say that she was particular about the safety of the children. She was cautious about it, she was responsible, she knew that as soon as the sun is out, the children would like to see it, feel it. So immediately she came so that she could open the door and the children could run out and enjoy the beauty of the sun and feel the warmth of it. So this is your question number 3. Next, we move to question number 4. Describe the diverse imagery used by the children to describe the sun. So diverse imagery means, imagery is the word which suggests actually the different images. So if you move back again to the extract, you get the words. See over here, it is saying flaming bronze. This is an imagery, the way you can imagine something. How do the children imagine or see the sun and relate to their imaginations? They see it as a flaming bronze, something that is burning over there. And it was very, very large. Okay, the sky around it was blazing blue tile color. So they realized that it was something very huge. It was not like those sun lamps, those artificial ones. It was quite like the flaming bronze and very large. And around it was the blue sky. So that is all the way they described the sun. And it had a very harsh light towards which they cannot even look. They had to squint at it. This also you can add, and you will write according to the marks allotted to this question. If this has 3 marks, you can write the 3 points that it was flaming bronze, it was tile color, it was huge in size, then it was extremely hot, okay, blazing hot, and then you can write that it was so hot there, and then so it had such a harsh light. They had to squint at the sun. That also you can mention. Alright, next, coming to question number 5. Why was sunlight vital for Margaret? How does it help her? Vital meaning, why was it important to Margaret? Why do you think that she wanted that sunlight so much more than anybody else? You can mention over here that she was suffering from a disease, or she had some psychological fear or stress, that she was not being able to see the sun. She was no more in her homeland. She was far away from, like sometimes we become homesick, no, when we are far away, like I live in Hyderabad. And I sometimes feel that, yes, I feel that I'm away from my hometown and all. So same way, when you are away from that particular place where you belong to, you have a kind of a sadness. Sadness grows in you. That kind of a stress perhaps she felt. She felt that there is nothing common in Venice which she felt on earth. There was a warmth, there were emotions. Here there is nothing as such. It's only raining and patterning on the walls which she hated. So it was very important for Margaret because she was suffering, and if she continued to suffer, if the psychological stress continued, maybe she would die or she would fall very, very sick. How does it help her? The sunlight helps her to remind her of her days on the earth where she loved to live. So it is very important that we mention how she loved the earth, how she wanted to return, how she missed everything on earth, mostly sunlight. Okay. This would be all about question number 5. Next, so what was the impact of rain on Margaret? If you're asked this question, you were going to write that she was very much afraid of this rain, this constant rain. It was the psychological stress that bothered her, and because she was so much bothered about it, she could not even tolerate that falling water from the shower. She just covered her head and she ran from there, which talks about the disorder or the fear or the stress she felt as she's away from earth. And she was feeling lonely, she was feeling out of place over there. So that is all about how she behaved, how she was afraid of that extreme rain, and how she loved earth and not Venus. Alright. So yes, that's all for this week, and yes, if these are all important questions collected from all the important various schools, not just important, every school, whatever question they put, I provided over here so that there is a complete clarity as to how the questions are going to come, and you remain completely prepared and you can answer any question that comes. I can guarantee you, if you are following my channel and if you are asking me your doubts and clarifying them, you'll be able to write all of them. That's all. I hope you'll give a fantastic exam, and let's continue in the next video. Bye.